Staying up late versus waking up early. Let me hit you with something that might throw you for a loop. Waking up early is way scarier than burning the midnight oil. Ditch those late nights, and trust me, you'll start feeling like the boss of your mornings in no time. Sound backwards? Yeah, that's what most people think. Most folks figure staying up late is the real torture. I mean, who hasn't stared at the clock at 2 a.m., eyes burning, knowing you've got to be up in 4 hours? Waking up early? They act like it's just slapping an alarm on your phone and rolling out of bed. No biggie, right? But here's the cold, hard truth. The reason waking up early feels so intimidating is 'cause it's not just about changing your schedule. It's about flipping your whole life on its head. There's a big idea behind this, and I call it the time driver's seat rule. It's simple, really. The person who takes charge of how their day starts? They're the ones steering the whole course of their life, not the other way around. Let me break it down. When you stay up late, what are you really doing? You're clinging to yesterday like it's a lifeline, squeezing tomorrow's time until it's bone dry. You tell yourself, I'm getting extra hours, but come on, you're just borrowing from your future self. And trust me, future you, they're gonna hate past you for that debt. Waking up early? It's the opposite. You're not just getting up, you're leaning into the day like you own it. You're saving that fresh, sharp energy, the kind that fades by noon, for the stuff that actually moves the needle. The goals, the dreams, the tasks that make you go, man, I need to get this done. That's why pretty much every person who's killing it in life, whether they're building a business, nailing a career, or just living their best life, are up with the sun. It's not 'cause waking up early has some secret mojo. It's 'cause it's a mindset. I'm in control here. Time doesn't tell me what to do, I tell time. But here's where most people drop the ball. They don't get the psychology of it. They think, oh, I'll just force myself to go to bed at 9 p.m. and wake up at 5 a.m. and power through with willpower. Newsflash, that's like trying to lift a car with your bare hands. It ain't gonna work. Let me school you on how this really goes down. Your brain? It's a morning person, whether you like it or not. For the first 2 hours after you open your eyes, it's running on all cylinders. No fog, no distractions, just pure focus. Willpower? Through the roof. Creativity? It's like someone hit the on switch. Ever tried learning something new at 7 a.m. versus 7 p.m.? Night and day. So if you're wasting that golden window scrolling TikTok or hitting snooze 10 times, you're flushing your best self down the drain. And here's the kicker. Waking up early starts a chain reaction that's basically magic. Knock out something big first thing, like finishing a project, writing a chapter, or even just nailing a workout, and boom. You get this rush of, I did that. It's not just pride, it's fuel. That feeling sticks with you all day. Suddenly, that tough email you've been avoiding doesn't seem so bad. That errand you've been dragging your feet on? You're out the door before you know it. It's like your brain goes, hey, we crushed the morning, let's keep rolling. So why do so many people crash and burn when they try to waking up early? 3 big mistakes. Let's call them the early riser fails. First, they treat it like a punishment. The second their alarm goes off, they're grumbling, ugh, I hate this. Why did I do this to myself? They're thinking about the sleep they're missing out on, like staying in bed till 10 a.m. is some kind of prize. Newsflash, that's a losing mindset. People who crush waking up early, they see it as a reward. That quiet hour before the world wakes up? No texts, no calls, no kids yelling, no coworkers pinging you. That's your time. To create, to think, to breathe. It's like having a VIP pass to your own life. Second, they wing it. They set the alarm, but when it goes off, they're like, now what? No plan, no goal, just a vague, I should be productive. So they stumble out of bed, stare at the wall, and before they know it, they're back under the covers. Come on, you wouldn't go on a road trip without a map, right? Same thing here. Pick one thing, one that matters, and nail it. Write 500 words. Do 20 minutes of yoga. Read 10 pages of that book. Just pick something and stick to it. Third, they try to go from 0 to 100. I'm gonna stop staying up till 2 a.m. and start waking up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Spoiler, that's not discipline. That's self-sabotage. Your body's got a clock, and it doesn't care about your New Year's resolution. It needs time to adjust. Think of it like training for a marathon. You don't go from couch to 26 miles in a day. You start with a mile, then 2, then 5. Waking up early is the same. Start with 15 minutes earlier, then 30, then an hour. Baby steps, people. I've been there. 2 years back, I was the king of late nights. I'd be up till 1 or 2 a.m. scrolling, watching dumb videos, just wasting time. Then I'd sleep till 10 a.m., drag myself out of bed, and spend the day playing catch-up. My to-do list? A mile long. My mood? All over the place, anxious 1 minute, drained the next. I felt like life was happening to me, not for me. Then one day, it hit me, I was letting time run the show. So I started digging into how successful people live. Guess what? Almost every single person I looked up to, authors, entrepreneurs, even athletes, were up before the sun. So I thought, screw it. Let's try this. I set a tiny goal, wake up 15 minutes earlier every day for 30 days. No heroics, just 15 minutes. First week? Brutal. My body felt like it was fighting me. Alarm goes off and my brain screaming, lie back down. It's too early. I'd hit snooze, then feel guilty, then drag myself up. But I made a rule, that 15 minutes? It's for writing. The thing I'd been saying I'll do someday for years. Then, weirdest thing, by week 2, something shifted. I stopped hitting snooze. I'd wake up and instead of dreading it, I'd think, let's see what I can get done. And the writing? It was like I'd unlocked a new gear. An hour in the morning? I'd crank out more than 3 hours of late night forcing words onto the page. It wasn't even close. A month later, my schedule was locked in, up at 6 a.m., and 6 to 8 a.m. was my no distractions zone. Deep work. The big stuff. Those 2 hours? They'd outperform what I used to get done in a full day. No joke. I'd finish my most important tasks before most people even had their first coffee. A year in? The numbers blew my mind. I was putting out 300% more content than before. My followers? Growing 5 times faster. Money? Let's just say I stopped stressing about bills. But the best part? How I felt. Energized. Clear-headed. Like I was finally driving the car, not riding in the back seat. And here's the thing, it wasn't willpower. It was smarts. I stopped fighting my brain and started working with it. Hard stuff in the morning when I'm sharp. Social stuff, Netflix, chilling. That's for night when my brain's ready to wind down. No guilt, no stress, just flow. Looking back, yeah, waking up early is scarier than staying up late. But not in a bad way. Scary 'cause it holds up the mirror. Hey, look how much time you've been tossing in the trash. Scary 'cause it shows you, whoa, I'm way more capable than I thought. Scary 'cause it redefines you from I can't keep up to I'm in charge. When you own the morning, you learn what real freedom is. Not the sleep till noon kind, that's just laziness with a fancy name. Real freedom? It's knowing you can do what you set out to do. It's waking up and thinking, today's mine. People say waking up early against human nature. Bull. What's against human nature is wasting your best years on stuff that doesn't matter. Staring at a screen when you could be building something. Procrastinating on your dreams 'cause you're too tired. That's the real tragedy. So if you're on the fence, if you're thinking, is this really worth it? Ask yourself this. Do you want a life where time pushes you around or one where you're holding the wheel? Come on. You know the answer. Start tomorrow. 15 minutes earlier than usual. No overthinking. No big plans. Just 15 minutes. Use it for that thing you've been saying, I'll do when I have time for months. Write a note to a friend. Learn a guitar chord. Plan your week. Just pick something. In a week, you'll get it. You'll feel that scary shift. That I'm not messing around anymore vibe. Be the boss of your mornings. Not tomorrow. Today.